There's a fish, guys. Might be a big bass, guys. Yes, it's a hammer, dude. Just smoked that sneaky. Oh my goodness, on the underspin, guys. That's a little Zappu breedy underspin. Fish. No, man, guys, might be a nice bass on the sneaky. That thing absolutely clobbered it. What is that? Is it a catfish? It's a catfish. No wonder it clobbered it so hard. Good grief. Dang, just crushed it. Still got a fish to start though. Went way back in a creek thinking that the bass might be there, and I did get a bite, so there might be a few. I think it was just a small one. Might be a few males coming back there, but I don't think the big ones are getting back quite up into the creeks yet. Super windy. This is right around a few of those days where we had the bad storms, if you live around this area, but he does not want to let go of that either. It's mine. Give it back. He is locked down on that thing. There we go. All right, got the sneaky away from him. How good does that pairing look, guys? That live shad color in the 2.7 Divine on that 3/16 ounce sneaky spin. That's gonna catch a big bass at some point during this pre-spawn, but just a channel cat. There's a fish, guys. Oh man, what is that? Big bass? Might be a big bass, guys. Yes, it's a hammer, dude. On the sneaky. He ambushed the heck out of that thing. Look at that. Come over here, bud. Let me, come on, let me lip you. Maybe not a 5, but close. That's a nice fish, guys. Look at that sneaky spin down in there. Gobbled and gone. He's not 5, but he's a solid 4-pounder. 19-inch bass there, boys. I typically do good in the very early spring on this pairing, guys. Those 2.7 Divines on a 3/16 ounce sneaky spin. Just smoked that sneaky. Let her go. That fish had shoulders, man. They are still fat. Guys, fish. Well, got another species today. At some point, this area is gonna have some largies on it, but I guess the water's just not quite there yet. Mr. White Bass. He got that sneaky when I paused it a little bit. You gonna lick the white bass, Hokey? No. Adios. Haven't had a largie bite since that that first nice one, but we're gonna find another one today. I can feel it. There's one, guys. That's a good fish, whatever that is. That is a good fish. What is that? Good fish. Oh man. Not one to come up. Not a good sign for the green. chances, but what did I do? I snagged a catfish somehow. Unless he swiped at it and just missed. No idea how I snag him with a single hook, with an underspin nonetheless. We got 2 catfish. That's a big channel too. Good grief, guys. I thought that was a very large bass. Wasn't to be. Just old Mr. Channel Cat. You like catfish, Oakley? No, I don't think Oakley likes catfish. I was getting bit, and then so I casted right back into that spot, and he had to have just been kind of thrashing at it, but I don't know. Channel Cat on the sneaky. Fish, guys, on the crankbait. What did we catch? Got a caperlin crank on. Oh yeah, you're all right, bud. That's a big white, man. First one we caught was small. He's pretty big. Pretty crankbait there. This is another one of my favorite medium diving BFS cranks, guys. The caperlin 40mm crankbait right there. It's an 1/8 of an ounce. It's got a really high pitch rattle to it, and it's got a very consistent wiggle, and it doesn't blow out. I can crank it as fast, pause it, twitch it, crank it slow, all of the above. I put it on a real long Dobbin 7.4 Sierra. Art Gravity with 6-pound fluoro. There's a good sized white bass. He was fun to catch. Oh my goodness. On the underspin, guys. What is that? Bass. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's on a little breedy underspin with a hasdong. That is awesome. That's a pretty good fish. That's a great surprise. Man, they almost took a step back though. They're all red on the inside, cold again. But that is a really cool little underspin setup that I haven't caught on yet. And I wanted to put a little time into it. And this thing matches up perfectly with a little hasdong. And guys, it's weedless. So that could be lethal, man. Y'all, I was gonna guess that one was an 18, and he's pretty well right on it. Right on 18 inches. That's another nice one, man. So we only got 2 bites from the largies today, but they've been great ones. That's a little Zappu breedy underspin with a number 2 hook on it with a 3-inch Megabass hasdong. It fits perfectly, and it's got a really tight shimmy, guys. I wanted something that I could roll on the bottom really slow because the bite was slow today. That is the ticket. Got it on the little 6-foot Bait Finesse Empire prototype rod with my BFS Curado. It's a nice fish. Couple of good bites today. Well boys, that's gonna do it for today's edit. Just had the afternoon to fish. Got out here at about like 1:30, and now we're leaving and it's about 5:30. 2 underspins today, guys. You know my favorite by far is that Great Lakes Finesse Sneaky Spin, and when you put one of those 2.7 Divines on there with the live shad and the blackhead, man, that thing looks lethal, and it is lethal. Caught a couple really good fish today, caught the big bass of the day, and then a new weapon I found, guys, that breedy underspin right there at the end. I wanted to throw it just a little bit. That's potentially going to be a great weapon for me, guys, because it brings that weedless aspect into it, and I can just slow crawl it on the bottom around like gnarly riprap. I can pull it through grass if I ever encounter that. Maybe fish around wood, like lay down or standing timber kind of thing. So that could be just lethal for me. You might be seeing that a whole lot more in the future, and that pairing that I had right there with the hasdong and the breedy underspin, that looks and performs very well. If you're looking for the best way to support the channel, guys, the ruler that you saw me measuring my bass on, if you want one, they're $35. My small baits and big fish fish rulers. That one-time purchase gets you entry into all future reoccurring BFS only Big Bass monthly challenges on my channel. I give away excellent custom BFS prize packages every month to the longest fish. If you want in on that, and if you want to help grow the BFS bass fishing community, just contact me at my Gmail account that I leave in the pinned comment below. If you want to support my channel as well, you can think about getting one of these Bass Reaper Sun hoodies. If you want one of those, again, contact me at my Gmail account in the pinned comment below. And also, another excellent way to help support me, guys, is using my ARC discount code. It's capital CB10 at arcrods.com, and you can save 10% on these really sweet Arc Gravity BFS reels, guys. My personal favorite reel. But apart from all that, this one was a huge grind. The bite was not that good, but we still stuck it out, caught a few nice fish. And if y'all can appreciate the grind and enjoyed it too, please leave a like for me. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet, guys. Always feel free to talk with me in the comments below. Check out links to gear and the other discount codes that I have in the description above, and check out the link to more BFS bass action on a playlist in the pinned comment below as well. But other than that, y'all take her easy. Oakley had a good time on this one too. She's finally back in the boat, and we'll catch you on the next one. There's one, guys. That's a good fish, whatever that is. That is a good fish. What is that? Good fish.